Hi there! You're invited to listen to an exclusive excerpt from the next episode that I'll be publishing on Sunday. My next guest is absolutely fascinating, and this is just a teaser of what you can expect from our discussion. Enjoy listening, and I'll see you on Sunday for the full episode.
Welcome to Finscale, a podcast created by Solène Niederkorn, shedding light on innovation in finance, banking, and insurance.
Streamlining card issuance. Denise Johansson, co-founder and co-CEO of Enfuce.
If we go to the new generation of issuers, the fintechs, those who really keep up with the tech services that do develop user-friendly, cool mobile apps, for them it's maybe more around compliance and having the capabilities to scale their services when people are ready to adapt to whatever they are issuing. So in one hand, tech, on the other, scalability and compliance.
Back to payments with Denise, where she shares her immense knowledge and expertise in card issuance. In this episode, we start with a brief overview of the card payment transaction value chain, covering the key parties involved, from the cardholders to the issuer, and the role played by payment schemes on both a EU and global scale. She discusses the challenges faced by card issuers and explains how Enfuce addresses these by providing unique solutions and services that streamline the card issuance process and improves efficiency. You get to learn that Enfuce also supports card issuers when it comes to security, compliance, and risk management, ensuring regulatory adherence. We talk about the SLA, where continuous high availability, timelines, and transparent pricing are crucial. Denise sheds light on the robust infrastructure implemented by Enfuce to ensure secure and reliable payment processing, along with their diligent measures to maintain conformity and regulatory compliance. During the episode, we examine a fascinating case study involving the successful partnership between Enfuce and Pleo. Denise explains how Enfuce addressed Pleo's specific needs, contributing to a seamless user experience through their innovative cloud-based solution. This co-CEO, who just happens to know her co-founder since 2007, describes what a co-CEO organization can bring to the table and how efficient it can be. Enjoy the show! Hello everyone. Hi Denise.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, perfect. Very, very happy to have you on my podcast. And I would like to thank Nicole, who kindly made the connection with you and organized this recording. Thank you, Nicole. Denise, may I ask you to quickly present yourself to the audience?
Yes. So I'm Denise Johansson. I'm a co-founder and co-CEO of fintech called Enfuce. Mm-hmm. My destiny in my work life has been around payments. So I stumbled upon payments directly after graduating back in 2004 by starting to work at a bank. And then I've been kept going for now 19 years. So yes, it's been payment all my life, going from building mostly card issuing propositions at banks to moving to the technology side of how they are developed, and then being unhappy with what we saw on the market, and then 2016 founded Enfuce to be able to serve the industry with better services.
Okay, great. So payments. So I'm happy because we will talk about card issuance and payments. I like to go into the details and understand the friction point, pain points. So if we go back to card issuance, what would you say are the main friction points that card issuers face when it comes to card issuance? Could you please explain with simple words and maybe go back to the entire value chain? Because I've covered bits and parts, but I think it would worth remembering the audience about this value chain.
Yes, as with everything, I think it's hard to give a general answer to what's the actual friction points. It will always depend on who is the issuer I have in front of me. But if we look at the value chain of a payment, it's the card issuer are those who hand out the plastic or the digital cards that every one of us have in our wallets and that we pay with. And we pay usually the merchant online or at a POS terminal when we buy our groceries, and then it goes through the schemes to the acquirers, who then again the schemes collect who is the issuer behind it, who should pay it, and sends the transactions to the issuer, who record all our transactions and then make sure that we are debited in correct manners. And if we look about the frictions that the issuers are facing, it really, I would say then, let's categorize the issuers into two categories. We have the big incumbent banks, and I would say their frictions are mostly around how fast the technology is developing. So keeping up with the new generation of tech enablement and having the most cool app to get the users actually using their cards. So from the existing players, it's the tech. But if we go to the new generation of issuers, the fintechs, those who really keep up with the tech services that do develop user-friendly, cool mobile apps, for them, it's maybe more around compliance and having the capabilities to scale their services when people are ready to adapt to whatever they are issuing. So in one hand, tech, on the other, scalability and compliance.
Now that you've heard an excerpt from the upcoming episode on Sunday, make sure you stay tuned and connected so you don't miss a beat.